see during the Olympics, the sports that Mrs. Reinhardt has sponsored won most of the gold medals. I'm very proud to actually hand over this award, or announce this award, because as a proud Docker supporter, it's fantastic for me to announce that the 2021 Female Sports Ambassador of the Year is Gemma Houghton.
And pay my respect to elders past, present and emerging. I normally don't get nervous, I'm sort of familiar with talking in crowds, but I'm nervous today, I don't know why. But I would just like to share a brief sort of journey insight into my career. So I grew up, my childhood hero was Cathy Freeman, and I grew up wanting to be a runner. I then quickly realised that that's an individual sport and requires a lot of discipline, so I switched to that and started my basketball journey. I was fortunate enough to play SBL for the East Perth Eagles and then go on to play in the D-League and the SBL. It wasn't long after that growing up, my brother also played at Fremantle. Well, he didn't play, he hates it when I say that, but he was on the list for 2 years and he grew up with Ebony Antonio. So Ebony sent me a message saying, would you be interested in playing women's footy? And obviously 6 years ago, women's footy wasn't on the TV. But I was a part of the inaugural season and have been at the Fremantle Club now for 6 years. And it's just incredible with the work that I get to do outside of football. I work at the Institute of Indigenous Wellbeing and Sport, and I get to go to the schools and the community, and it's just very interesting feeling, obviously growing up with wanting to be like Cathy Freeman and have young girls who look up and say, I want to play like you, or play AFLW. So women's sport has come a long way, and in particular women's AFL, and I just think it's an incredible journey. I'd like to thank Fremantle Football Club, in particular Auntie Colleen Haywood and Dr. Richard Wally for the continued support, Des Headland for his ongoing support, not just at the club but in the wider community. And yeah, John O'Driscoll as well for his support, and I'd like to thank my mum who's here today, my auntie, my manager, partner, and everyone supporting me, and everyone who's won an award as well. I just think it's incredible when you meet so many different people and the networking that sport brings. So yeah, that's all I've got to say.
Congratulations, Gemma. Definitely one of the best players in the AFLW and an incredible ambassador as well. Now we would like to call Rudy